All right, let me get this vlogging stuff going again here. If I can navigate my way through the garage. Still got bikes and stuff all over. It's October 20th. It's a Wednesday. It's not really that cold. We're gonna get a training session in here in the old garage gym. It's been a while since I've recorded one of these, at least for these lifting purposes. But I think I'm gonna start doing that again because it was a great accountability tool for me. It's accountability partner, at least recording everything. And just kind of keeping track of things. So we'll talk a little bit more as our training session commences. So I got myself this little box here. Got it on Amazon. Real nice. Yes For All brand. It was like 40 bucks. Free shipping. So I really haven't squatted since July. Actually, the last video that I posted, I was training for a triathlon. Half iron was canceled, and the end of August and September kind of bad training wise. Just anyway, so last Sunday it's the first time I'd squatted since July, so we're trying to get back on that regular routine. 135 for 10. That's how bad it is. So much it's taken out of me. But you know, we all gotta start from somewhere when we're starting again. Yeah, where were we? Minus the squats. Trying to work out in about a half hour. So since these last two sessions, I've incorporated about 6 sets of squats, including warm-ups. So it's added an extra 10 minutes. So the goal now is 45 minutes. At least 2 times a week. So I'm running 3 times a week, doing the trainer 3 times a week also, and 2 lifting sessions. So basically I just double up when I lift. And yeah, so things got a little out of there at the end of August through September, beginning of September. My weight ballooned up a lot. And you know, it's tough when you don't have anything to train for, and I've talked about that before, and I find it interesting. I was listening to a podcast today about identity and like finding yourself after like the athletic arena, you know, the lights go out there and transition to something else. And I was never as good as the athlete that was on the podcast today. She'd been to 7 like regional CrossFit Games competitions. One time to the actual games as a member of a team. And then, you know, it was difficult, as she said, for a couple of years to figure out what to do next and whatnot. And I'm nowhere at that level. But even as just a dad and trying to, you know, set a good example for your kids, it's still tough to do this stuff all the time when there's no, I don't want to say no end game. Like my half Ironman registration rolled over to next year, so I have something to look forward to Labor Day weekend next September. But you know, from now until then, there's like 11 months, and it's difficult, even just for me now, to try and put something together, wrap, my head around that. But I know that each session completed now is just going to make training, once the weather gets nice again. I mean, it's the middle of October, so we're going to have snow in a little bit. Easier to go outside, where in the past, basically just like let myself go September to, I don't know, till the weather got nice, and didn't really do anything. Last winter in February, I got going for a while, February and March. I did nothing really in April, and there's really no one to blame but myself to try and cram all that like training in. So the last 6 weeks or so, 5 weeks, really been just focusing on getting the sessions in. Like, I don't go all out all the time, especially on the trainer. Running just a couple miles, 2-mile runs, and then a 5K, with the goal of just getting a little faster each session. And now in November, once I actually get some mileage, 7 miles is really not a lot a week. But once my body starts feeling more comfortable with that, as my weight's going down, hopefully it'll be easier to go into some longer runs. But yeah, that's where we are. It's been an interesting journey, to say the least, and hopefully by starting to record some of these videos again, there's other people maybe that might gain something from this, or I don't know, just something, because it's interesting. That's just interesting. We'll just leave it at that. Thanks everyone for watching and listening, and have a great night.